Hey now. Hey guys, good evening. It's wingedstar, coming to you live from my room, hiding in my room. Um, Reason why I decided to get on tonight is because I haven't been on here for, I don't know, maybe like 2 weeks now, something like that. And I I usually have my cam on, but tonight I just feel like I don't feel like showing myself. I'm gonna try to do this like the majority of people I've been watching lately do this, just with a little circle and a photo. Yeah, and that's me with a mask. The mask is from, I think, the company's called Ankle. It's like an Indian company where they make things that are like friendly to the people who actually make the products. So it's something conscious. I forgot the word. Like, what is it when you like buy something that you know is not made in like a sweatshop? Whatever that term is what this mask is. So there's a story behind that. So how have you all been doing? I've been good. I've been recovering from Storm Isaias. I wasn't expecting it. It was weird. Like they announced it, I think like the night before I heard about it, or maybe even 2 nights before. But usually they make like a really big deal about storms around here, and like everyone will go buy like groceries and stuff. But for this one, I don't recall having a lot of buzz about it. So when it came and it left, it was like so damaging. I didn't have power for like 2 or 3 days, I think. I just got my power back uh Friday. Yeah, that was yesterday. And my internet has also been terrible, so um I just got that back the other day, but then it stopped working and now it's back. So things are good. I think things are kind of smoothing out now as far as my internet and power, so that's good. I think the rest of the state is still recovering, but hurricanes are a thing here, so we just live with it and keep moving. I do want to talk about some people from our YouTube community. And then after I'm done talking about that, I might move on to. There was something I wanted to talk about. Oh, I think like self care stuff. I've been listening to a lot of different podcasts and researching, and I do want to share some information that I have found with you. So, yeah, let's get into this. So, first of all, um, I do want to say hi and just touch on the topic of Phantom and Sammy because honestly, they're the two that I care about the most on here. And I don't know, I guess things have been a little bit not that great, but I do just want to say that I care about both of them a lot. Um, if there's anything I can do to help them, I will do whatever I can. Uh, Relationships, any kind of a relationship is always kind of difficult to navigate, and I just hope that things will get better and everyone will be okay. You know, I was realizing this the other night. Like I was watching my wedding playback because it's been about like I think 4 years, yeah, since I got married, and a lot of the people that were at my wedding, like a lot of like even some cousins and stuff, and even in just a short amount of time, 4 years, it's not like super long time, right? But I don't talk to a lot of people now, and there was like a big fight at my wedding, so that kind of put a wedge between me and like half of my family. And like, and it's funny because like you would think that, it's my wedding day, right? That they would kind of be like, oh yeah, that was wrong of a certain individual for causing issues. But a lot of them are like not like completely like black or white with their opinions on what happened. And a lot of them even take the other side, the other family's member side. It was basically my dad and his brother. They got into a big fight. Where and that, honestly, it was really my uncle's fault for being not good and not supportive and not honestly didn't even seem happy. He was just like, I don't know what was going on with him, but anyway. So, relationships are very, very sensitive, and you have to treat them like the delicate rose petals that they are. And sometimes they're good, sometimes you gotta cut them off. And honestly, ever since I've cut them off from my life, like that side of the family, I've been much happier. And then even like last year or 2 years ago, I got into a big argument with my cousin, which it wasn't even an argument. It was just I had had enough, and I blew up at my other cousin's wedding to the cousin that I had an issue with, and I stormed upstairs and then my husband was like following me, and I was so upset. I was like, I don't even want to be here anymore. Like I came all the way out here, and she's being really terrible and selfish, which is like her MO. She's always selfish. Um, but yeah, so I called my mom and she was like, "Don't let her ruin your day there. You sacrificed your time and money and it's your favorite cousin. You should have a great time." And yeah, I cut that relationship off with that cousin. So that was good. So cutting things off is good sometimes, honestly. You need to cut off things that are like not good for you. And if it's a person, even a family member, I'm not opposed to cutting off grandmas. Grandpas are cool, at least in my case, but my grandmas are a little bit, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I just wish them the best. Um, who else is there? Well, there's Guamito. He's always very supportive, and I don't know. I haven't really been catching up on his videos, so I think I'll look for him at some point tonight and see what's going on his channel. We have Anderson Henderson also, which I mean, he's always entertaining. He's probably the most entertaining out of everyone here. He knows how to speak and make a story, and he's actually pretty good at interviewing. I was actually listening to him interview Noodles, and it was pretty interesting, I have to say. He was a very good interviewer. Oh my God. Hey, Penny. Thank you, Penny. Penny. I mean, I probably say this in every time I come on here, but Penny's like a legend. So every time Penny is here, I get nervous and I want to do well. I don't want to embarrass myself. But Penny, thank you for coming by. I appreciate that. I was just talking about Phantom, Sammy, and Anderson. New video up, by the way. Oh, okay, I'm gonna check that out. I always enjoy your videos, so that's a nice treat. I will treat myself tonight and watch your video. Thank you, Penny. Um, I don't know who Cyrax. I mean, that name does sound very familiar, but um, yeah. Who else is there that I can talk about? Yeah, Anderson Henderson and Liz. I don't know what the whole story is with that. Like, I don't even know if it's like illegal for me to go to Anderson and Henderson's channel and talk there anymore because it just feels like very off, like very sensitive subjects and stuff like that. So I'm scared to even like get involved at this point. Much respect to you, Wingstar. Don't be nervous. You got this. Oh, Penny. I'm gonna cry now. Thank you. Thank you. if for you to say that to me means a lot. So um, I wish you could also like do these kind of videos where you just. I mean, your videos are very like. I feel like they're high production, but you should also do ones that you're just like talking for like an hour. But you probably don't even have time for that. So yeah, let's see. Anyway, yeah, Anderson Henderson. He's got some stuff going on. He's having a baby apparently, and the lady he's having a baby with is having some issues. I don't know, but I just hope that he'll be okay because I've known him. I know I've known of him for like 10 years. And whoever I encounter on here, I just even if they're mean to me, I just hope that they find happiness and not get in trouble with the law. Let's see who else. There's Abby, which I was listening. I couldn't sleep the other night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I decided to check out Abby, and she had this video. It really broke my heart. Like she was like crying, and she was talking about her best friend and abuse, and I was like, oh my god, that really hurt. That hurt to hear that. I went 37 minutes on live stream. Whoa, you did? I think I missed it then. I would have to. Maybe I can find that live stream because I like listening to people talk for a long time because the longer you talk, the more interesting things come out of your mouth, you know? I mean, you can like, script something and like have it sound really good, but like I really like unscripted, unedited, um, just like streams of consciousness, as I guess Kanye West coined that term. I don't know. But I'm gonna check that out. It is exhausting though. Like I've done live streams. Every one of my live streams is almost like an hour long, except for like the one where I'm like out and about. Which, by the way, Penny, was probably a mistake. I probably shouldn't have done that because uh, I think it tipped off people on where I might live, and which is going to be the thing I'm going to talk about next. So I don't know if you know him, but you know Noodles 1980, right? He's really funny. I think he's really nice. I don't know his whole story. I mean, I wish I could like look into a crystal ball and like figure things out, but I don't know. He doesn't seem like a dangerous person. I'm sure he's very nice. But he did come or attempt to like come near my like where I actually live uninvited. And it was like weird. I just gone onto YouTube and I saw he was live and he had a video where he was like, you know, he was at a building and he was like, Wingstar, do you know this building? Wingstar, meet me at the 7-Eleven. You know the 7 you know which 7-Eleven I'm talking about. And I was like, oh shoot, what have I done? Like, why did I walk outside and show the condos? Like, honestly, the condos like I live by, they're part of like this kind of like mass produced uh I mean there's a lot of houses that look like that, so I didn't think he would kind of know where it was, but apparently he knows the area very well. And I was dumb and I just like showed it for like 1 second. I wanted to show this car that had like the Queen of England in the back and they had like a sticker, and then I knew that was a mistake, but I didn't think he would like or anyone would figure it out, but apparently he did. So anyway, so that was scary, but he did apologize, so I think we're fine. It's not a big deal. But yeah, and then Phantom was in the live stream where he was like kind of close by and he was like, "This is why I told you never to give your information out." Sorry, that's my Phantom impression. He has a deep voice. And and I was like, "Ah, you're right, Phantom. I should never have said I live in the state I live in." But I thought like, is like telling you Like telling someone the state you live in, is that like too much info? Oh my God. Hey, Hazel. Hey, girl. How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Sorry, I'm not showing my face. I'm about to sleep actually, but I thought I'd get on here and update everyone on Wingstar and how she's doing. I hope you're doing well. I think, Hazel, I think you were there when Noodles came by around here, right? What did you think of that? Like, I mean, it's fine now, but if Noodles did that to you, would you like go meet up, or would you be like, oh my God, why is he here? I mean, it was really funny. I did tell my husband about it later, and he was like, he wasn't mad, but he was like, "Oh my God, that's scary." And he was actually, I watched the, I watched the video where Noodles was looking for me with him, and I was like, I don't want to watch this. I'm like so embarrassed that I like even gave enough information or like showed like the area where I was walking for him to figure it out. You know? Yeah, Hazel. Yes, I was watching it. Pennywise, what's up, hun? Yay! Hey guys. So yeah, I was like, my husband was like, yeah, and I was like, should I like delete my channel? But I've had this channel since like 2005, so I can't do that. You know, this channel is very precious to me. I mean, I met Penny here. I met Anderson here. Everyone that I know from YouTube is through this channel, and this channel actually was very famous at one point. It got like I got this famous Japanese rock star to find my channel, and he linked my channel to his on his Twitter, and I think that's why I got like 200 subs at that time. But I noticed that like if you keep making videos, you eventually get more subscribers. Even like one or two a day, or one a week is pretty good. Don't delete your channel. Thank you, Penny. Yeah, I won't. I won't. I don't think I'm in danger. It just, I almost felt like I should, but you know, I don't think, I think I'll be fine. And I'm really strong. I'm Armenian. I work out. I can handle a stalker here or there, you know. Not saying Noodles is a stalker. He's a very nice man, but you don't know about other people on here. You know what I mean? Um, I think but that was probably the scariest thing I've ever experienced here on YouTube was someone being very close by, and you know I think it was no, he meant no harm. It was just funny, but then it wasn't funny at the same time. I don't know. I didn't know what to make out of it. Honestly, the first question in my mind was, I wonder how close of friends they are. Maybe they are actually pretty close friends, but if she just showed up yeah, you know, Hazel, I'm friends, I guess, but like I'm not like really close to anyone on YouTube, you know, like unless it's like my friend that I did a live stream with, Kay. Like I've known him for a very long time, and I love you guys too, but like I just I don't really want to meet anyone. Is that bad? Like in real life, I don't even want to meet my real friends in real life. You know, like it's I think it's a defect of on my part, and I really do feel bad for like my friends who are actual real friends with me in real life that I've known for a long time, because a lot of the time they want to go out or like have dinner or lunch, and I'm just like, I just want to stay home and clean my closet out most of the time. And I know that kind of sounds like anti-social, but that's what I am, and I just like interacting online is enough for me as far as social interactions go. And and I think people should understand that. PY. PY. PW. No, call me Hazel. It's weird being called Miss Dang. I have to get used to it though. That's understanding. Yes. Yeah, so So yeah, and like, Noodles is nice. I keep saying that because I really do think he is. But I also made it pretty clear, like, I'm married, I have a baby. Like, I don't know why you would want to meet up, but then again, if you can also just want to meet up because you're friends with someone. But can women and men really be friends? You know, I don't know. My parents don't. I mean, not my parents. I never talked to my dad about this kind of stuff. But my mom's philosophy is that a man and woman can't really be friends unless maybe they were friends before they got married, or one person got married. Then maybe that's okay if you like keep in touch. Maybe, but I don't know. See, I told Noodles if I was around, I would go meet him, but we were all different. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I can see that. But still, even you, Hazel, you should be careful. I mean, as nice as I think Noodles is or anyone else is on here, you still have to be very careful. You would have to meet in like the daylight. Hazel, I'm not going to let you meet anyone, actually. You're too precious. Don't do it. I think Penny would agree not to meet anyone from YouTube. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I know Sig. I've heard of Sig from somewhere. I don't know if that was from Abby's channel. Hazel baby XOXO. That means hugs and kisses. Uh, yeah, so that was a scary moment on YouTube. Was I'm trying to think of any other scary moments I've had on here. Um One time I was live streaming and like one of my son's toys just started moving on its own. That was pretty scary. Oh my god. Abby, is that really you, my little star? Abby, I love you so much. I was listening to your live stream the other day, and I was so sad. Like, I hate hearing you cry, and like I want to let you know that I love you. You're one of my oldest friends from YouTube, and you're the best. So Sig makes Voight parodies. Oh, okay. That's where I've heard him from. Gotcha. Sig. I have to check out the parody videos. I do like parodies, so I'm sure I'll enjoy those. So, yeah, I feel like our community has had a lot of stuff going on, and I want to make everyone feel better. So, I'm going to give you some tips on how to take care of yourselves, like self care. It's okay. I'm happy now, and I should have cut the cancer out a long time ago. Yes, Abby. I was talking about that in the beginning of my stream about cutting people out. Like, I've cut so many people out of my life. It's like I was saying, like how I was watching my wedding video, and I've cut like maybe half of the people that were there from my life. And that was only 4 years ago. So 2016. Abby, if you know what I mean. Hazel loves to play. Abby, I love how like when you go to comment on live streams and you say Afster's here to play. I think that's so cute. I want to copy you. I'm gonna start doing that, but I already have Hey Now. That's my signature greeting, and then I'm gonna pay homage to you and say Wingstar's here to play. Wingstar loves blah blah blah. I think that's a good idea. Anyway, so we covered Phantom, Sammy, Anderson, Henderson, Liz, Abby, Guamito. I spoke about Pennywise a little bit in the beginning as well when he came in. Pennywise made a new video, so I'm going to check that out after I end this live stream. Who else is there? What else is going on? I mean, I think those are the people that I communicate with most on here, so I might not have that much insight into other people. I just I really feel like the more time you spend by yourself or on your own, like the stronger you get. and then like other people can't like hurt you, you know? Like some people, like my dad, for example, he's a Libra. He always has to have people over. Like every weekend, we have like dinners and stuff. But like for me, and I think Abby, you're like this too. You like interaction, but you're also an introvert, so you can't you can't handle like too much social interaction in like real life, you know. And I just want to let you know that's not weird or anything because I'm like that too. LOL, I'm serious. I love to play. I call hanging out and chatting here playing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like, whenever Abby's here to play, I get really excited. I'm like, I know this is gonna get more interesting or more fun, like instantly. So, um, yeah. So listen, I found out that if you massage your thyroid gland, which is like right under your, like it's from like your chin to like the kind of like the middle of your neck. If you massage that area, it's like really good for your skin and you're gonna like glow, and it helps the hormones like circulate better throughout your body. And I think it can stimulate weight loss too. So I'm gonna try to do that. I actually like after I had my baby, I had apparently had some thyroid issues. They did some blood work and then I had to get an ultrasound on my neck. And then they were like, "Oh my gosh, you have nodules. Got to get that checked out." But I was like, "That's so weird because I feel like nothing's wrong." And it was so scary. I was so scared. And then I went to an endocrinologist who, you know, is a specialist for thyroids, and she did an ultrasound right in her doctor's office. And she looked at it and she was like, "There's no nodules here. You just have it's called Hashimoto thyroid, where it has dark spots, which kind of might look like nodules, but they're not really nodules." So the whoever did that ultrasound in the beginning, they had no idea what they were doing, and I was so pissed off. And they keep sending me a bill for like $400, which first of all should have never been like they should have never billed me because I worked it out between my insurance company and the doctor's office. Like they shouldn't be sending me a bill, but even after calling my insurance and calling them, like they keep sending that stupid bill. So anyway, but I'm fine now. I just took some medication, and then my blood levels for my thyroid, they were fine after a few months. So thank God, that's all good. Um, Libras are what Libras. What are the main traits of Libras? Like gems are known for communication. Yeah. So a Geminis are like they're very intellectual. They're like the people who know stuff and they know how to communicate that information to the people. Like they're like the human on Earth. And the opposite, which is Sagittarius, which is my sign, they're like they take the knowledge of a Gemini and they are more like they're like the higher level education. Like if Gemini is like high school or anything like elementary, middle school, high school, then Sagittarius would be like college and I guess your master's degree or whatever. And Libras are like they say they're all about balance, but they're like the least balanced people out there. They have to like reason everything logically. They're kind of detached with their emotions, but they're very usually very attractive, and they really heavily rely on relationships. So that's kind of a general thing. I have to show you this guy. He's so funny. His name is Fernando. If you type Fernando and like put astrology or like your sun sign like Gemini, he's like this Dominican guy. He's so funny. He's always laughing and he talks about astrology and he's very entertaining. He wears like rings on all of his fingers. It's really funny. Um, I do too. I get excited like a kid. Yeah, I don't even like having a big audience. Yeah, but Abby, you're oh my God, you're so entertaining. I can listen to you all day. Um, where is it at? Below where the Adam's apple would be. I'll have to look at it because I'm not quite sure where to massage. Yeah, if you look it up, there's videos on YouTube on how to massage it, but it's basically like where your Adam's apple would be, like maybe a little bit above it, and you just massage it. I'm thinking of getting like a face massage, like those jade things that massage your face because it helps circulation and it's good for you. So if you can like get all like the bad energy out of your body physically, it will like show up. It will be like mentally too. I really do believe that like the body physically, what your body is, really affects your mental state and vice versa. So your voice is so soothing, and I'm so tired. I may fall asleep to your voice, and I apologize if I do. Abby, I love you. Aww. I feel the same way about your voice. Your voice is like so much cuter than mine. You have like I love like your little like southern accent, and I was actually thinking like in my head I was like if I could get married to a girl, I'd get married to Abby. She'd be like my southern belle, and then we could like sit on the porch and like drink lemonade, and she'll tell me stories. I had this like whole thing in my head. It was really weird. I'm sorry if that's weird, but you're my southern belle. You're my southern belle wife. Yeah. Okay, but Star, does it actually work? Have you tried it and seen results like clear skin? I haven't tried it personally, but I do follow this astrologer. Her name is Amber Khan, and she actually talked about it in a podcast. If you type Amber Khan, last name is spelled Khan, astrology. I think you can find her podcast. It's called like 25 Things You Should Do Every Day. And she's really pretty. She's like a Pakistani girl. She has like really thick hair, um, good body. Like I like her a lot. There's some like political stuff I don't really agree with her on, but as far as like advice about astrology related stuff and like body and skincare and all that, she really takes like a holistic approach to everything, which I like instead of like medications and stuff. Yep, Amber Khan. Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah. And in her podcast, she was like, she's a Gemini also. And she was just talking about everything she does, like things she does every day, which include like she takes like at least 2 showers a day. And she was kind of mean about it though. I didn't like the way she said like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you should be taking at least 2 showers a day. Ha 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 ha. Like she was like shaming people who don't take 2 or more showers a day, which, you know, I don't think it's a good approach, but I'm a little I guess I'm a too sensitive to people who might get hurt by stuff like that. So but it's good. I guess it's good to take 2 showers a day. She's basically saying like you shouldn't go to bed without taking a shower. Like it doesn't matter how tired you are. You should eat an apple, take a shower, at least 2 showers a day. Massage your thyroid. And she uses a roller, like one of those face rollers, and she just massages her whole face and her thyroid. And she says that that helps get you clearer skin. And you have to eat very healthy too because you can't really treat your skin from the outside. You have to go you have to like think about what stuff you eat first, and then um that will clear up your skin. And it's true, like for me, I noticed that like whenever I eat chips and salsa, first of all, I would get like really bloated. But besides that, like I would break out all the time from like the chips and salsa. And that's like my favorite food. I would like if I was ever upset, I would like just buy like hints of lime, tortillas, and salsa, and like go and hide in my room. So my mom wouldn't like when I was living with my parents at that time. Like I didn't want them to know I was eating chips and salsa, so I would go hide in my room with my chips. And if my mom found me, she would like shame me for for eating the chips, and she would like say it's bad for you, blah blah blah. But listen, I love chips and salsa. I can't help it. It's so good. But yeah, when I stopped eating that, my skin got better. Um, Also, what else was I doing that was bad for my skin? MAC foundation. I don't think anyone ever uses MAC foundation anymore, but it really clogged my pores a lot. And that was like when I stopped using that, it was it was great. And now I just use BB cream. It's much lighter. I like the one NARS has. It's I have like two different shades. One is called Alaska and one is called Groenland. And it's like their BB cream. It's very lightweight, and it has sunscreen, so that's good for your skin. Chips and salsa makes you break out. What if you make it yourself? I don't know. I've never made salsa on my own, but it's basically like maybe spicy food. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure what exactly is it is about chips and salsa that would break me out, but like I noticed like once I cut like every like anything that comes in a bag, basically like any chips, any cookies, any cereal, anything that even if it says like if it's organic or whatever, cereal bars, things like that, anything in a box or a package, if you just avoid all of that and just like eat vegetables that you really like for me, for example, I really love red peppers and I love cucumbers, and I just dip it in balsamic vinegar and I'll have that instead of a meal. So I feel like that helped my skin a lot because that would like cut out all like processed food basically. Um, but if it's like natural, maybe it's a little bit better, but it's the chips I think that also made my skin worse. So yeah. Also, yeah, Amber Khan, she mentioned eating almonds, like 7 almonds every morning. You have to, she said you have to like soak them in water the night before, and then in the morning, you have to eat exactly 7 almonds, like peel them and eat them, and that will help your hair grow really like thick and long. Um, I actually take vitamins now, like prenatal vitamins, just in case if I get pregnant again or when I get pregnant. I'll be prepared because I think the first time I wasn't taking any vitamins and I probably should have. I just started taking the vitamins after I found out I got pregnant. So I was like, if I ever get pregnant again, I'll be taking vitamins, and even if you're not trying to have a baby, like the prenatal vitamins are good for you. I like the ones Ritual makes. They're like a subscription vitamin. You get them every month, and then if you don't need it for that month, you can like hold off on the shipment and they won't charge you. So it's pretty convenient. Um, what else did she say? Yeah, take at least 2 showers or baths in the morning and at night. Do something for your hair, which is like eat the almonds and put oil. She says she puts oil in her hair and then takes a shower, so I guess it like hydrates her hair more. Um, I have very fine hair, so and it's very dry as well. So I'm gonna try that one day and see if that does anything. Um, Honestly, I can't even think of what else was in that podcast. But yeah, you should go check her out. She's good. I like her. She's a Gemini like you, so I think you'll appreciate her. I love Geminis. I love Pisces. I love Scorpio. I love all the water signs. Cancers, I've had issues with, but I love them. I think they're so funny. They're like the funniest sign. I love Virgo, even though I've had issues with them too. I feel like I hear like fighting downstairs, but it's only my husband. He's on like, I think he's just on the computer hanging out. Or maybe I hear fighting in my head. I have no idea. um, but yeah, I think having a routine is like, is really the key to like having a good foundation for every day, so you can feel good about yourself. Like, because if you in your mind you have an idea of what you want to be like, or like what you want to look like, or how you want your life to be, and like you're not doing like little small things to get to your goal, you're just going to give yourself anxiety, and then you won't like make any steps towards what you want to do. So if you just break it down into like little things, like little rituals with how you eat and how you massage, give yourself a massage and take the time to really focus on yourself, then eventually you'll, in a few months or a few weeks even, you'll see changes. And I really believe that. Um, my personal tip would be just drink a lot of water. Um, Drink water. She also mentioned doing squats, I think, and like do 5 squats a day and then just add one every day. And then eventually you'll have, like in a year, you'll have a really nice booty or something. I don't know. Anyway, listen, I'm really wondering what my husband's listening to downstairs. I think it must be a YouTube video, but I'm really curious. So anyway, thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna go check out Penny's new video. Thank you to Penny. Ugh, I can't even talk now. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Miss Thang, Hazel, and the amazing Abby. Oh my God, I forgot I could like click on these. Oh, Sig was here. Thank you, Sig. Yay. This was fun. I hope I can do these more often. These are pretty low anxiety to make. I can just like pop in and just talk to you guys like this. So I like that. I like that. All right, listen, I love you guys, and I will be returning soon. I promise I won't leave you as long as I did before. So have a good night. Please take care of yourselves and have a good one. Good night.